Bob, what's wrong?
That was Roger on the phone.
Roger, as in Roger, the VP of manufacturing?
Yes, he's on his way here. He says we need to talk.
So, you guys talk all the time?
Yeah, but this is different. He wants me to rent a rowboat and meet him at the river.
Ah.
Yeah, we're gonna go down the river in a rowboat.
Uh-oh.
I know. What the heck is this all about? I bet it has something to do with that new CEO, Dirk.
I heard Dirk speaks 6 or 7 languages and is a veterinarian.
Seriously?
No kidding.
It's true. Look, Roger is probably coming up here to talk about this new transformational change thing we're going through now that Dirk is in charge. Dirk's Belgian, you know.
Yeah, what's up with that? You know what their favorite food is there? Mussels with french fries and mayonnaise. I kid you not.
Ooh, gross.
Roger said something about a new way of leading and work streams and exciting new changes for the future. I didn't catch it all.
Oh, this can't be good.
Changes are bad, very, very bad.
No. Now, that's not necessarily true. Just calm down, everybody. Change can be good. Hey, we're just going for a boat ride. A couple of company leaders paddling around and talking strategy in the fresh air of nature. I've got it all under control, people.
I'm scared. The last time Bob had it all under control, the office flooded. And we're on the 2nd floor.
Everybody back to work.
Bob, I'd like to connect. Yeah, just turn around there. There you go, you're doing great. Good. Excellent. Bob, I just wanted to connect with you about the new leadership approach, the ways of thinking and observing that the senior leaders have all been talking about. I thought if we'd get outside of the plant, we could have some straight talk.
Straight talk. Right, straight talk. Well, that's what I thought, I told everybody to just relax. It was just about us needing to talk about some leadership stuff. So, what's up?
Well, you know that Dirk and all of the other senior leaders from around the globe all decided to get together for a big meeting down in Miami, right?
Sure, right. Yeah, I saw the overview of the work streams and that caricature drawing with all the detail. Some really good stuff. McCain entering a new phase of growth. Got to change the way and transform the way we think. Great stuff.
Yeah, it really is. I've never experienced anything like that meeting in all of my 20 years at McCain. As Dirk put it, we're moving out of the plan, predict, control phase and into the sense, commit, create paradigm at McCain.
Oh, yeah, that. I never liked planning anyway.
Well, I can understand. It can be a little complex at first, but it's really about thinking and observing differently than we have in the past. The way most companies work is they base their plans on how the marketplace has been reacting in the past. Now, the problem with that vision of reality is it can be a little self-limiting. It doesn't allow them to see what's possible. So we can no longer predict our future based on the past. We need to create a new and better future.
So reality is bad?
No, it's not really bad. It's just that the world has been moving so rapidly lately that we can no longer plan for everything. For example, we couldn't plan, predict, and control what happened to the economy or that drought we had last year.
That's for sure. Who saw that coming?
Exactly. But When things that are unpredictable happen, we need to sense what is happening, and then we need to commit to a new plan of action and create a way to achieve our new goals.
Not sure I am following.
Well, let me see if I can put it in something a little more personal. Did you ever have so many doubts about something that you wanted to do, the end result was that you just didn't even start?
Oh, sure. Like asking Marie-Josie to go out with me.
Yeah, that's one idea. On the other hand, did you ever want to try and complete a goal, but you didn't even know how you were going to get there?
Yeah, like that triathlon I did last year.
Yeah, I find it absolutely amazing that you completed a triathlon.
In fact, I was wearing this very life ring when I did the swim. Nothing's worth getting hurt for.
Yeah, okay, that explains quite a few things. The fact of the matter is that you can't accomplish anything if your mindset is such that you're not going to be able to do it. With the Sense, Commit, Create approach, you begin by imagining what you want to accomplish, sensing what needs to be accomplished, and you make a commitment to making it happen even though you don't know how yet. And then you take the necessary steps to create the future you committed to. What's really different from plan, predict, and control is that you mentally stand in the future as if you've already achieved your commitment.
So what you're saying is when I committed to the triathlon, I needed to stand in the future as if the future was today, like I already crossed the finish line.
Without dying first? Exactly. Do you remember how many people didn't think you could do it?
Bob, as in our Bob, do a triathlon?
He doesn't even know how to swim.
But your commitment to doing the triathlon made you put your thinking as if it were in the future, today, and it changed your actions.
And then I stood on the finish line, looked back, and figured out what I did to get me there.
That's exactly what you did, even if you didn't realize it at the time. And you had to realize some of the things you needed to learn, like swimming, for instance.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so splashing around frantically with a life ring, but close enough.
Okay.
And then you had to learn how to ride a bicycle without training wheels.
Okay, I get the point. I stood at the finish line and imagined that I could bike and swim. But why do we have to go through this transformation with McCain? I mean, we're doing fine.
Well, Bob, we've been flat for years now. We need to grow, but we've just been drifting. We've been predicting our future based on the past. It's a circumstantial drift, and our business isn't going to change unless we make a commitment to change.
I don't get it.
Let's say that the boat we're in is McCain, and the river we're on is the marketplace.
And the oars are the people.
No, actually, we don't have any oars. They're actually called paddles. But no matter what you call them, we don't have any. So, Bob, I want you to look way ahead and imagine seeing a big, meaty steak and an ice-cold beer. But if we keep drifting downstream, what's waiting for us there?
Downstream. Oh no, the falls. I know all about drifting. Last summer in a canoe, I drifted all the way from our office down to the falls and back. That's right, I'm the king of drifting.
Exactly. If we sit here and do nothing at all, we're going to drift along until we go right over the falls. But if we look ahead and see what's possible, the steak and the beer, we're going to commit to getting that.
But if we don't have any oars, paddles, how do we get there?
That's what leadership is all about, Bob. Committing to something even though you may not know how you're going to get there.
And if we don't do something, we'll be going over the falls.
You got it. So I want you to imagine that ice-cold beer and that big beefy steak, and you'll be sitting down to enjoy that, and then I want you to think about looking back over the water and asking yourself, how did I get here, despite the fact that I didn't have any paddles?
So we can sit here and accept that everything is okay.
Right, and we can continue to make the improvements that we have in the past.
Or we can imagine where we want to go.
And create a brand new and transformational future. Exactly. We've gotten too willing to let circumstances get in the way. So we have to change our way of thinking, acting, and observing. And that's where you're so very important, Bob. You're going to help us transform your corner of the company.
Okay, so I need to help us get steak and beer. But I don't know how to do that.
That's no problem. You're not alone in this, Bob. There are dozens of other leaders here in McCain that are going to go through the same experience. You're going to have a lot of opportunity to practice and learn these new methods. In fact, next week I'm going to bring in an internal McCain coach that's going to work with you and your staff. You know, hang out in your office, talk to your people. I think you'll be very impressed. So relax, Bob. Enjoy this time in the organization. It's all good.